Hello world, it's Zilla. It's Mr. Bring You the Scripture so you can see the bigger picture. Alright, I'm going to jump back into Luke chapter 23. It's getting good. Start right at the top. Jesus handed over to Pontius Pilate. Then the whole multitude of them arose and led him to Pilate, and they began to accuse him, saying, "We found this fellow perverting the nation and forbidding to pay taxes to Caesar, saying that he himself is Christ, a king." Then Pilate asked him, saying, "Are you the king of the Jews?" And he answered him and said, "It is as you say." So Pilate said to the chief priests and the crowd, "I find no fault in this man." But they were the more fierce, saying, "He stirs up the people, teaching throughout all Judea, beginning from Galilee to this place." Jesus faces Herod. When Pilate heard of Galilee, he asked if the man were Galilean. And as soon as he knew that he belonged to Herod's jurisdiction, he sent him to Herod, who was also in Jerusalem at the time. Now when Herod saw Jesus, he was exceedingly glad, for he had desired for a long time to see him, because he had heard many things about him, and he had hoped to see him see some miracle done by him. Then he questioned him with many words, but he answered him nothing. And the chief priests and scribes stood and vehemently accused him. Then Herod, with his men of war, treated him with contempt and mocked him, arrayed him in a gorgeous robe, and sent him back to Pilate. That very day Pilate and Herod became friends with each other, for previously they had been at enmity with each other. Let's read what the Bible tells to what we just read. Nothing to say. Herod had been looking forward to meeting Jesus. He had heard a lot about him, but had never met him. He was probably hoping to be entertained by some clever teaching or fantastic miracle, but Jesus answered him nothing. Herod had gone so far into sin and debauchery that he was irredeemable. A man has fallen pretty deep into sin when he gets to the point where Jesus has nothing to say to him. Don't want to be me, sizzling. Don't you love it when the Bible bangs it out like that, huh? If this busts you in any way, press the buttons. And if you want the rest of the chapter, just hop in the profile after. We're going to be back next time, right on time, to renew our minds on time. Love you guys.